Hello there, this is Cookies. I've turned 79 of MA Naba. It's our current turn, which feels pretty good. Managed to catch up on recording, and we can see things from a current turn, which is kind of nice. 1 second. All right. Just loud cars driving by. Alright, so we do another Raven Feast. Get 11 Death Gems for 3 Air Gems. We're picking up some Serpent Fiends. Another Dire Portent. And this is Vanarus stealing Well of Misery from Pyrene. So they're doing some global fighting. Cast 3 red seconds underground. A second Raven Feast. So that is 22 Death Gems for 6 Air Gems. And we have a few battles this turn. I'm not expecting anything big, but let's go ahead and jump into them. First up, we need to take on these Kalulu. And the Fear Aura should rout them pretty quickly. And then in the Realm of Silence, so we have a little bit of some PvE going on. We have an elite team, some Chewed Skin Shifters, some Storm Demons, some Oathbound, some Vanarusian Berserkers who are probably more expendable actually. In a Vanabog, doing some group luck. And what they're going up against is Bogus, and the Troll Archer, and the Troll Mage. And this Ice Pebble Sap is really cool because Winter's Chill doesn't affect friendly units, so you get AoE 5+ with 100 precision on only enemies, and it does the chill effect on them, which is pretty cool, I think. Actually, really like this item now that that's been pointed out to me. And let's see. Now, if I'm Vanarus, I send a bunch of commanders here to pick up gear. Let's see if he does that. Sends 2 Banes, Axes of Hate. This guy. Yeah, I would have sent a bunch of ordinary commanders as well to just pick up the gear. So this is strong enough to kill this stuff, but I think it's a little bit of a mistake here. Give me 1 second. Alright. Trying to keep my voice going. I've done like 6 episodes, so I've been going for a few hours. So voice is starting to give out a little. Let's see. So these guys definitely hit hard enough to kill Bogus. He's got 24 protection and regen, 83 hit points, but these guys hit for 27. So once they get him surrounded, he's going to be toast. Storm Demons trading with Fang, the Troll Archer. So Bogus is still dangerous. He's got a 46 damage Wraith Sword. Alright, so the Storm Demons have killed Fang. They're working down Bogus now that they've got him more surrounded. That Wraith Sword helping keep him up, though. Alright. Get a few more Skin Shifters in there. And this guy is fatigued out. Ooh, a lot of friendly fire there. But he does rout. Okay. So, what do we get here? Loses a few troops, but does kill Bogus and takes the province, which is, I think, the most important part. But I would have liked to have seen some more commanders there to pick up gear. And then, let's see. So next up, we have our ping on Agartha. So let's go ahead and see this. And here we get a chance to see his Pretender. It's a magic rock. So this is Phaonix's original build. No, but he subbed out. He's being played by Kirby now. So this is what Kirby has to work with. It's got Air 5, Earth 7, Death 3, Nature 3, Glamour 4. So with Glamour, it can Simulacrum, but that's all it can really do. So it could have the Simulacrum patrol, and then it could defend the inside of the fort, for instance. It's got 481 HP at 36 protection. My troops are going to be pretty much useless against this, especially with regen on it. So this is a huge problem. It's Air 5, Earth 7, Death 3. Yeah, so it can do all sorts of earthquake spam. It can cast big air buffs, big glamour buffs, some of the nature and death stuff, but a lot of that stuff I think you want to be nature 4 or death 4 for. So, but yeah, very scary rock. So, I've got a plan for it. It's kind of high risk, but we'll see if it works. For Scraw Point, killing these storm demons. So we brought some Sacreds, we brought some Serpent Fiends, and some Adites. I'm just gonna try to kill these things. There we go. So we lose one Serpent Fiend, but we take out the 3 Storm Demons. That's fine. And then in Ulm, we see a ping from Pyrene. And this looks like one of Ulm's main stacks. So he's got the Gate Garrison, crossbows on the walls, a whole bunch of cubes. He's got more Tartarians. So we've got Earth 3, Death 2 with Krupp's Bracers. So he's at Construction 9. Got this guy with the Dawn Fang. So a number of artifacts are deployed on this army. This one is Fire 5. So this guy can do Banefire up here. This guy can do... Ooh, now he's got the Scepter of Dark Regency and a Wondrous Box of Monsters. So he can do all sorts of big Winds of Death, or even Bone Grinding. Got this big thug. We've got this guy. He can also do Winds of Death. So maybe one is Bone Grinding, one's Winds of Death. I do think you'd want some sort of big protection buff, and I'm not sure if he has a great way to do that. Maybe that would be these guys. Maybe this gnome. Yeah, so we do have a communion here for big nature and glamour. Would be good to see... Yeah, maybe these air astral guys, these Silver Order adepts can set up for a big, like, I think it's Army of Mist to be able to protect all these mages, and then he can do a bunch of battlefield wipes. It's like a mist form thing. Or maybe they can try spamming a bunch of body ethereal. I don't think he has quite enough astral casters, but he does have a lot. This guy's astral 5, so this could be amassed Twist Fate into Bone Grinding. So we've got the Missing Tune, Storm, and Wailing Winds. And just the Scout out here. So very interesting ping. Some of our population leaves to the Blood Vortex, so False God's stealing my pop from my Blood Hunting province. Not cool, sir. And then a large group of trolls goes ahead and attacks my province anyways, and eventually we should get enchantment discounts, so that'll be nice. So in Kaseftia, we have some trolls attacking. This is, again, our Blood Hunting province, so a bunch of Serpent Fiends jump on these guys. Storm Demons, TPK, a lot of people. Or not TK. TK. Gosh, they were just missing like crazy. Alright, so we kill a bunch of our own stuff here. Which includes 19 Blackhawks, 4 Serpent Fiends, and 2 Wolves. Yeah, we got some Unrest too. Alright, and then we had a few mages die from disease. So, what are we doing this turn? We're sending us more reinforcements underground. These guys have... Wait, Soulless might not have Spirit Sight. They don't even have Dark Vision. Alright, so maybe I'll keep the zombies up here. Our Pretender is searching here. This guy's going to go ahead and head down. So he's got a little bit of a thug kit to defend himself. But he's also got a free Earth Gem. So he's got a temp Earth Gem thing, and he can do really big Earth. So he's going to come down here and help the army if it needs it. And let's see. Another thing this guy could do is forge a Shademail Hopper, which could be nice. We are... so I haven't shown these magic graphs in a while, but we are kind of still falling behind in research. We're not at the same inflection point. So I think we need some more lanterns to kind of keep pace. So we're going to make some more lanterns. We're still doing some site searching. Continuing, still making bloodstones. And we're going to go ahead and do a Skull of Fire this turn. Doing another Horde from Hell. This one is just a raid though, so I guess now's a good time to talk about our raids. So we're going to go ahead and raid the below. We're going to go ahead and raid this fort. We're bringing some eagles to try and help crack it potentially. We're going to go ahead and send some stuff next to the fort, trying to take this province. We're going to raid the capital, not send the full army there. So the purpose of this crew is to try and infernal prison the Pretender. So we've got some defenses up in case he earthquakes. Not a lot. But we do have some personal misform, a little bit of Phoenix Pyre mixed in. And try to do the attacks, get into range, and do the infernal prisons. And we have some chaff to try and distract. Another backup plan is this guy has a Bow of Batalf, which has a Feeble Mind effect, which I believe works on him, on the rock, because it's not mindless. It is an 8 caster. It is inanimate, but it is not mindless. So we're going to go try to Feeble Mind that rock. So that's another part of that plan. Meanwhile, I want to fork these forts. I think I want this fort more. So I'm going to send the army here and fork these 2 forts. This is just a ton of gems. I would love to get all these gems. Actually, Earth gems, pearls, fire gems, death gems. Like this place is amazing. So I want to get an army on Smother Dark. So we're going to send an army next door. And go ahead and get that set up and fork those forts. If this succeeds, we'll move on to Agartha and maybe detach some troops to Smother Dark. If this fails, then we'll just go on Smother Dark. And we'll force him to teleport, and then we can just, we can try to do bait and switches. Alright, where we try to put him under siege in multiple forts. And then we can scry them all and force him to guess which one to defend. And we can try storming different ones at different times. Oh, he can't teleport. Never mind. So yeah. So we can just go on Smother Dark and be fine. I'm so used to these things being able to teleport. Alright, and then we've got some knights up here still in the Mines of Despair, but would love to get a couple more water gems too. And I probably need to site search this whole area for air. I don't see any air sites down here. So it would provide another opportunity to pick up air income as well. So I also need to site search this area as well. So a lot of site searching left to do on this kind of like western area. I'll probably start getting that going soon, but I'm going to cover our raiding plan. Let's see, we still see these two forts under siege by man. So, but he's looking to try and finish out Asphodel. I'm looking to try and finish out Agartha. Zan just has this one fort. He's pretty much done, so he's going to be the first one out of these 3 wars to finish, which might give him some leverage if he wants to go pick his next fight. And then we've got Pyrene rapidly finishing off Ulm here. So this big citadel is cracked, so you should be seeing that get stormed. This one and this one are both under siege, and also Nern is under siege. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, he's going to pick up a lot of great indie mages and a lot of great gem income down here. So I need to try and match that pace. All right. And in terms of other stuff that's going on, you can see all the lightless lanterns we're making, trying to keep up on that front. Going to go ahead and forge a Armor of Twisting Thorns. So that's another nature booster, but it also boosts blood for a little bit cheaper than doing the Armor of Souls. We are picking up Infernal Tempest in two of our blood hunting spots. So we're getting about 20 more Storm Demons, 24 more Storm Demons. So that'll be a nice power spike for us. We are blood hunting pretty heavily now. Hopefully I've got enough patrol chaff. You can see Kaseftia's struggling a little bit. Not sure. It is 200 unrest, so I should probably just make a bunch of blood hunt patrol chaff here, or just do fewer hunts. So I think I'll add that in. So let's go ahead and take, let's see, 29 by, was it 3 or 4? So that's 6 more. 5, 6. We'll pick up some more Serpent Fiends. Get some more Patrol Chaff. Add that in with the Storm Demons. So that's 12 more Storm Demons. 7 times 3 Serpent Fiends, so 21, so 30. 21, 31, 37. Wait, God, why can't I do 12 plus 21? That's 33. Goodness gracious. So we've got 33 new troops coming in here. So I need to make sure I'm still glamoring this. So we'll be at close to 250, right around 242-ish. So I need about 250 on the, I guess like the glamour effects. So we've got 150, 250 for the items, 275, and another one coming in. So that's 275. I think we're good. Yeah. Oh, and she's coming over too. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So that should be good there. Normally I do my really bad math off the recording, and that's why, because it takes the math I do in my head isn't always great. It's been a long time since I've been in school. And yeah, I think that's most of what's going on here. So putting Mile Deep under siege is important because it'll force Sand to have to fight both of us to win the game. So that part is important. Forking Smother Dark and Agartha is also important because I really want all this gem income. Magic phasing the below, so that'll be good. And generally just trying to put pressure over all of Agartha. I want to remove his income now. Now, I don't think any of his stuff would leave because it's all either only Agarthan heavy infantry would for desertion. But I do kind of want to put the pressure on and try to finish this out pretty quickly. Now, one thing to consider is, do these Draconians move out? And I think I wait. I want to make sure Agartha is put under siege. I don't want my birds getting caught out by attentive statues if he strikes out. I don't think he will, but he could. It would be unpredictable. But I think he'll stay in Agartha. So maybe for the sake of speed, I bring this out. All right. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I'll put some siege strength close to Mile Deep. Hopefully this succeeds. And then my main army will move into Silver World. Hopefully we should be able to fork his forts and take one of them off of him. But yeah, while most of his army is dead, because you can see he's rebuilding the sentinel numbers. So he'll have one more fight in him, but I want to make that as difficult as possible. So we're going to get really aggressive here. We are taking some risks, so this is a pretty high-risk play that can easily fail. He could do Rain of Stones and probably fuck me up, unless that can't be cast in caves. Let's see. Cannot be cast underwater, but can be cast in caves. So that would really suck. I think that would kill my little force here. No one has hats. Well, one guy has a hat, and some of the troops have hats, but the Shaitan do not have hats, so that would kill my Shaitan. So that would make me sad. So that's why all three of them are personal mistform turn 1. And yeah, we really need one of these infernal prisons to land as well. Or this Boa Batalf, but Boa Batalf doesn't get rid of the rock. It just removes all of its magic, which is a huge benefit. It means I can hit it with gate cleavers to try and kill it, but yeah, I don't know. This is pretty risky. This is kind of high commitment. We've got, I don't know, let's call it like 400 blood slaves worth of stuff with the Horde from Hell. Not quite. Maybe like 350 blood slaves worth of stuff. Well, and then we have this gear. Yeah, maybe it's closer, like 450. 500. Yeah, so it's a lot of blood slaves worth of stuff. Maybe 2 turns of blood income and a fair amount of gear. So maybe enough gear for one or 2 turns of production. So yeah, this is kind of a medium commitment. It's fairly risky, but I don't want to risk the army, because if he earthquakes the crap out of this army or Rains of Stones it and kills everyone, I'm going to be real sad. So we'll see how we do. And yeah, and maybe if we have to take Smother Dark and figure out some other way to get at his Pretender, then we'll have to figure that out. But including if that means making hats. I do have one guy over here who's going to go ahead and make a hat this turn. So he's going to make a black steel helmet, but yeah. We'll see. And I think that's it for this one. I'm a little bit nervous about this attack, but if it fails, it's not the end of the world. I just hope it succeeds, because it would mean the end of the war, pretty much. We'd be able to really rush in and try to finish things off. So hopefully it succeeds, and I will see you in the next one in turn 80 after those turn rolls. And I don't know, wish me luck. Have a good one.